I think by having the opportunities that the Fellows Program has given me, it's sort of opened a lot of doors to both things that I really want to do going forward, but maybe also some things that I thought that I wanted to do, but realized as I was participating in the experiential learning, you know what, this isn't for me. So it's just a lot of seeing things and a lot of, really understanding what the industry has to offer.
Internships are extremely important, I think, in the communications field, especially in the media, arts, and entertainment side of things, because networking is just, ask anyone what the most important thing is, and that's like networking. And the internships and the jobs that you do just help you get to know people, and those people, if you do well, are going to want to help you once you graduate.
I'm that crazy kid that had 4 internships before I graduated, and they're definitely all have been helpful in different ways, all of which have either let me gain more exposure into the industry by working on set, working with professionals, learning about different aspects of production that we don't necessarily learn in the classroom. It helps me push others, push myself to kind of expanding the classroom here at Elon.
Biggest deal about being a Comm Fellow is having the enthusiasm to do it. Elon has such an active student media and student body that if you're not willing to get involved and put yourself out there from day one, then you're going to have a tough time getting in with the Comm Fellows.
Students they have different levels of expertise and different levels of skills, and so I think as a fellow you just, because you meet all of these people who have so many different interests, you kind of just have this well of skill that you can always draw from, I think even after college.
Because I've known and worked with these people and developed these relationships, those type of basic skills of forming the relationships with these people are gonna carry on. And I think the Fellows Program provides a great way of getting to know a family, and getting us to think in a professional networking way was really beneficial.
I think being a teaching fellow has made me think more critically about the choices that I make. I think being a teaching fellow, I'm held to a certain standard about you're granted all of these opportunities, you're expected to work that much harder, prove it. And so having that good sense of pressure, that good sense of accountability has made me work that much harder and want to prove myself that much more.
I realized the opportunities and how privileged I was to have these opportunities because of the Fellows Program, and that I needed to start taking advantage of them, to start working hard, that I was only going to get as much out of it as I put into it. So it forced me to mature academically, personally, and become a young adult. I'm responsible for these students in my classroom. I need to start, I need to mature myself in order to make sure that I can give them the proper education they deserve.
They definitely keep us invested in wanting to know more and motivated and dedicated, and yes, you will have long days, but at the end of it all, you're coming across to one student. You're providing a future for this one student who might not make it. They really bring that heart to what we're doing in this career.
I feel like I've slowly built up from freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, now through student teaching. It's just been little by little I'm picking up more. I'm going from observing to teaching a little to teaching a lot to being full-time 100% all day, every day. So I know that come the end of August, I'm going to be ready to be that full-time teacher.
Without teaching fellows, I never would have had the opportunity to come to Elon to get this wonderful education and get that wonderful experience. So for me, it opened doors that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to walk through.
Elon has definitely, in the Teaching Fellows program, has taught me how to kind of reach out and to ask for help, figure out ways to solve problems. I'm using all of those skills in the classroom right now before I'm even entering my professional career. So I feel like they gave me a choice and a chance to be a phenomenal educator, and I'm really glad that they invested in me and that this program was offered.